It was drama class, and we were performing a fight scene. In, in my head, I was an action movie legend. I lunged forward with full superhero confidence and immediately kicked my own leg out from under me. I collapsed like a sack of potatoes, limbs flailing and dignity deleted. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, my scene partner pointed at my crumpled body on the floor and said, "And that is how you defeat an enemy." The class exploded in laughter and applause, and one kid was even wheezing like a broken vacuum cleaner. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever confidently pushed open a door that said pull, then doubled down because surely you're right and the door is just being dramatic? Or said you too when the airport security said enjoy your flight, only to realize moments later that they're not flying anywhere? That, my friends, is embarrassment. The cringy, sweaty palmed emotion that turns innocent, ordinary moments into lifetime blooper reels. But here's the twist. It's not a glitch. A 2017 survey conducted by YouGov found that 87% of people regularly replay embarrassing moments in their head, some dating back to over 10 years. And a follow-up study conducted by the social and psychological sciences shows that we remember these moments 5 times more vividly than neutral ones. Why? Because they matter to us socially. Thousands of years ago, humans evolved in tight-knit tribes, where rejection didn't just mean loneliness, it meant life-threatening danger. So, next time you accidentally call your teacher mom, your brain will react in the same way as it would during a life-threatening situation, producing adrenaline and cortisol. This is because embarrassment triggers the exact same part of the brain as physical pain, the anterior cingulate cortex. That is why it feels so viscerally awful, even if the threat isn't real. Let's talk about the spotlight effect. This term was coined by Thomas Gilovich and Kenneth Savitsky at Cornell University in 2000. In one of their experiments, students were asked to wear an embarrassing Barry Manilow t-shirt and walk into a crowded room. They predicted that at least half the people present at that time would notice, but in reality, only 23% did. Why? Because here's the truth. Everyone else is focused on themselves, their looks, their appearance, their own last awkward moment to even realize you're in the room. So chances are the next time you accidentally spill tea all over yourself, or trip over wires, or speak when your mic is muted, people probably didn't even notice. And even if they did, it's long forgotten anyway. Still worried? Let's look at some public professionals. In 2016, Steve Harvey announced the wrong Miss Universe on live television. The mistake was legendary, yes, but the recovery was even better because he owned it, laughed about it, and hosted again the following year. Or take Brian Schmidt, Nobel Prize-winning astrophysicist. He once spent 10 minutes in the parking lot trying to unlock the wrong car when a stranger came up to him and said, "Sir, this is my car." He laughed, apologized, and shared the story publicly. And people loved him for it. So how do you survive these moments like a pro? Here are 4 tools. Number 1, pause before reacting. Most cringe comes from autopilot behavior. You hear, "enjoy your meal," and immediately reply, "you too." A 1-second pause helps activate the brain's logic center and avoid these knee-jerk responses. Number 2, name it, tame it, claim it. This term, primarily referred to as cognitive reprisal in psychology, basically means reframing the moment. Laugh, say, "brain's buffering, please wait," or That sounded better in my head. Humor shrinks shame, and studies have shown multiple times over that people who can laugh at themselves are seen as more confident and self-aware. Number 3, visualize social success. Top Olympic athletes do it, and so can you. Before an interaction, picture walking into the room calmly, speaking loudly and confidently, not knocking over bottles with your elbow or tripping on stage. This helps activate the mirror neurons in your brain and boost performance in real time. And last but not least, the 5 into 5 rule. It won't matter in 5 years, so don't spend more than 5 minutes worrying about it. This rule helps regulate your amygdala and basically gives your brain permission to move on. And if all else does fail, embarrassment does make for great stories, right? Like the time I was in Mall of Oman jamming to my playlist when my Bluetooth disconnected. The music didn't stop. No, it blasted out on full volume. And worse, the song was Lungi Dance. So next time it happens, whether you accidentally hug the wrong person at a family gathering, or trip over flat air like gravity itself betrayed you, or even walk into the wrong bathroom, remember, don't panic and don't vanish. Just smile and say, this was a social experiment, you're welcome. Thank you.